Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. And today we have a very interesting news lined up for you with the fact that each and every day SRK's brand value is going down, and Arvind Kejriwal. Also, there's no relief for Arvind Kejriwal as we speak because he had a bail plea, and also the fact that Delhi people are not getting any respite because they are facing water problems, they are facing a law and order situation, and many other things is happening in Delhi because the CM is in prison, and we will have to wait and see as to how the Modi government handles this. So yes, welcome Gloria, welcome each and everyone who's tuning in live as well as watching this when you have the free time. So friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. Yes.
So, friends, there's something very interesting happening, and this is, a sort of a tweet that this journalist Sebastian Passes has written. He says, after 13 years of working as a correspondent in India, the authorities have denied me a permit to work as a journalist. I have thus been forced to leave the country, and here is my statement. And you will see that he has put a statement. Now, all of us know that this man has been sowing seeds of hatred, while staying in India and enjoying all the comforts. He's married to an Indian lady and he's been enjoying all the comforts of India. Now the Ministry of Home Affairs has asked him to leave, has given, bid him goodbye. So my answer to him is, if you enjoy a country's hospitality, and try to rip it apart, then this is the best thing that India has done to you and family. We also have stayed in different countries, but we have respected them and their laws as journalists. So let this be a lesson to you. So a lot of answers have come. Another person, Abhinav, has said, you come to our country and try to sow seeds of hatred, division, and violence. You dishonor our country and our hospitality. Finally, the Indian government is waking up from its slumber. Good move. Ban these white supremacists from entering our country ever again. And another person, Mona, says, great decision by government. Goodbye. And Arun says, visa isn't right. It's a privilege. Don't play the victim card after your anti-India narrative has been finally caught up to you. Go back to France and continue your anti-India campaign. We don't care. And creatively says, bye-bye, Sebastian. This should have been done 10 years ago, but we live with small victories. So this is a very, very good step taken by the Home Ministry. And this should be done to everybody, including the Zubair, who comes from Bangladesh and thinks that he's an Indian. And then you have the other guy, who's what is his name? He's so insignificant that I don't remember his name. The person who's stationed in Germany and is a friend of the anti-Indians. That person also should be. All of these should be sent back, and not allowed to enter India at all. So welcome, Seema and Ree. Nice to see you, Krish. Good evening, Chris says. I came online and got free time today. Otherwise, I'm always off. Always welcome, and always nice to see Gloria and Ree and Seema. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, back to you, Jen.
Yeah. So
yes, Dhruvrati. Exactly. I was talking about Dhruvrati, the man who poses as an Indian, but he's actually Pakistani with a Christian origin. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, so coming to the second piece of news is Karan Johar. Very interestingly, the Bombay High Court has restrained the release of the film Shadi Ke director Karan or Johar on Thursday. Along with the release, it included any promotional material finding a strong prima facie case that the makers have made unauthorized use of Karan Johar's name and personality. The matter was adjourned to July 10. Karan Johar approached the Bombay High Court against the makers of this particular film. The plea addressed the unlawful use of his name in the title of the film. His team has confirmed that Bollywood director producer Karan Johar has approached the Bombay High Court against the makers of the upcoming Hindi film Shadi Ke director Karan or Johar, saying they have unlawfully used his name in the title. I really don't understand. Can't there be so many Karan or Johars in this country? We have a population of 1 billion,
one and only.
1
Yes,
billion
exactly.
people in India, and you mean to say that there's not many people with the name Karan or Johar. So I really don't understand how the Bombay High Court has, restrained this particular order. And but one thing is for sure that unfortunately, the courts in India seem to have special priority for VIP people, and whether it is politicians, film stars, or anyone else. We saw that with the case of the Pune Porsche case, and now with Karan Johar, and also with Salman Khan when the shooting took place outside his house. So one thing is for sure that Karan Johar's Coffee with the Karan show on Disney Hotstar is not picking up much attention or much viewership, very much like Kapil Sharma show on Netflix. So
That's I think that's because many stars don't want to reveal about their personal lives and what's going, inside their bedrooms, which is what he's more interested in.
yeah, so he's not getting much content,
Meet.
which attracted some people to his show in the first place. So, and he does not have any movies or anything. So, how does he stay in the news by doing all these activities? So, yes, welcome Ree, welcome Krish, welcome.
Yeah. So another tidbit that I wanted to say was, with regards to Sonakshi's marriage to Zahir Iqbal. Now, see, we've been wondering who is this Zahir Iqbal, and we've been seeing this man, for quite some time, tagging along with Sonakshi, and every time she has acted as though he's her servant, kicked him around, not wanted to pose with him, and whenever he comes and stands with her, she used to push him to the other corner. So it was as if he was being pushed on her by Salman Khan, because he's the blue-eyed boy of Salman Khan. Now I discovered another piece of news. Why Salman Khan is pushing this man and Sonakshi to get married, is one of the reasons is that apparently Salman borrowed money. When he really needed money, he borrowed money from Zahir Iqbal's father, and so perhaps he is indebted to him. And that's how he gave his prized possession. Because you remember the connection between him and Shatrughan Sinha's family is very, very close. And you remember that Priya Mishra, that lady, what's her name? Pooja Mishra Jaydev? She has been, talking about them so much, and how they destroyed her life. And apparently, Sonakshi has been very, very close to Salman. But of course, Salman can't have so many women all together. So he would have said that now you go to Zahir, and he's a good boy, go to him and all that. So this would have been. I feel that this is some sort of an adjustment that these people do. As women are not seen as very intellectual, independent women. They are seen as just people who are good as partners. They take for parties and things. So this is some, yes, Pooja Mishra. Exactly, Gloria. You remember Pooja Mishra said how they had completely, in fact, though this lady looks so soft, I'm talking about Mrs. Shatrughan Sinha, this lady looks so soft. Apparently, she was the one who was masterminding the whole thing in Pooja's life, and destroying every step of her life. And even she was saying that she was sort of a fashion icon, and Sonakshi and Salman used to follow everything that she did, and even the designs that she wore, were copied. So there's a very, very sad story to her life, and the family responsible for this, she says, is Shatrughan Sinha and Salman Khan. So apparently there's something very devious happening behind this, and also realize that, see, this in a news I read is that Sonakshi has been living with this man for a year, and that too in her apartment. You know, so all this reminds me a lot of about Jia Khan. You remember Jia Khan was being fleeced by this Suraj Pancholi, and apparently this is the kind of relationship these people have. One person is strong and the other person is weak. So one person is in control and the other person is supposed to do all the jobs. So this is what I get. This is the kind of feel I get when I see this couple. Yeah. So and yes, let's just take a few comments. It's obvious that Sonakshi's career starts with Salman
Yeah,
Khan's
that
support. So
one.
definitely, yeah. something he would return as a favor. And Ree says, friends, enter a house is named Ramayan and daughter getting married to Iqbal. That is Khamosh. Yes. Khamosh, yes. That's quite witty of you, Ree. Yes. And Gloria says, no one believed Pooja. Initially, she was screaming and telling the world for no, no. See, now you see, Gloria, you see all these people who are talking, Somi Ali and all of these people, they are very openly talking about the kind of fear they lived in when they were with Salman Khan. And the only reason they stuck to him was for fame and to get money. Otherwise, I don't think anybody would tolerate his macho personality. And also, that he's a very dara hua insan. All the time, his eyes are scanning people, thinking that they could be a positive, attacker. And with the number of people attacking him, I'm not. I don't blame him. Also, every Tom, Dick, and Harry is sending him a video that saying that I will kill you. That sort of thing. So I don't blame him in that sense because it seems he's being attacked from all corners. And knowing Bombay police, they are the most inefficient lot right from SSR's time. So they will always catch the wrong person, and then that person will suddenly very miraculously commit suicide in jail when there is nothing for them to commit suicide. They don't keep anything to facilitate a suicide, and suddenly the person commits suicide. So it's all a very, very mysterious thing that's happening with Salman. Yeah, back to you, Jerry.
Yeah, and coming to the next piece of news, friends, and apparently this is another proof that SRK's brand value has gone down a huge lot. Is that Virat Kohli's brand value? We are talking about the cricketer Virat Kohli, and he is India's most valued celebrity with a brand value of US dollars 227.9 million dollars. That is his brand value worth, marking a significant increase of nearly 29% from $176.9 million in the year 2022. So he has surpassed Ranveer Singh. He has surpassed Shah Rukh Khan. So apparently he is the most valued celebrity, and this itself is proof that now Bollywood celebrities are no longer the most valuable, people in India when it comes to brand value or endorsing any particular brand. And now you can see that Bollywood stars have lost it, especially with this year that none of the Khans have any film to their name, and also SRK does not have anything else going for him except for certain few awards for his son's alcoholic brand, which won some awards, and also the fact that his team KKR won the IPL tournament this year. Apart from that, there is nothing much to his credit except the fact that he's endorsing some Gudka brands, advertisement brands, and everything. So,
But
and
I thought he was a minor, a bacha. How is he selling a vodka brand or a whiskey brand?
yeah, so those are some questions which
I think in few months he has become a mard, a man.
yeah. So we will have to wait and see how the case with Samir Wankade also progresses. We'll keep you updated with regards to this. Yes.
Yeah. So the next piece of news is what we were discussing. Now, Sonakshi Sinha and Zahir Iqbal are soon going to get married, and they're going to have a huge wedding ceremony on June 23. Now, however, Sonakshi's marriage also has a Salman Khan connection. Sonakshi's future father-in-law and Zahir's father, Iqbal Ratanshi, had once loaned money to the Sikandar actor. Salman in a Twitter post said, and this is my childhood friend Iqbal. As a teen, he was my bank. I still owe him, 2011 rupees. Thank God he did not take interest. बेटे को लॉन्च कर रहा हूँ तो बाप का पोस्ट तो कर सकता हूँ ना. Love the picture. Now, Ratansi has been in construction and jewelry business. His daughter and Zahir's sister Sanam Ratansi is a well-known Bollywood celebrity stylist. Now, Zahir's acting debut notebook was produced by Salman Khan. The latter worked as an assistant director in his 2014 film Jai Ho. Now, Ratansi founded the Stelmac Developers Private Limited in 2005 and remained its director till 2011. He then started Blackstone Housing and Infrastructure Private Limited. The report also mentioned Ratansi's film production equipment business. He started the company in February 2016 and named it Film Tools, Light and Grip. He laid the foundation for another company called Zahiro Media and Internet Private Limited during COVID-19. Yeah. So, Jade, would you like to take some comments?
Yeah, so one thing is for sure that Sonakshi Sinha didn't marry just anyone else. This person is very deeply connected with Salman Khan, and Sonakshi Sinha was seen visiting Salman Khan's farmhouse every now and then, and she was given her first big Bollywood film opposite Salman Khan called Dabang. And then after that, she got some small films, but none of those films became hits.
In
And
fact, there was a video that went viral where in between shooting they are seen sitting together, and the way he holds her is shocking and rather obscene. And this video went viral for quite some time. So knowing Salman Khan's nature, he is not one to leave any girl untouched. So this was also another incident, a viral video that did the rounds. Welcome, Rafia.
welcome, Rafia. So now coming to the next piece of news with SRK and apparently actor Devan Bojani, and he worked with SRK in the 1990s, if you remember. And they worked again in Donkey, that particular film Donkey of SRK. But Devan recalled that he was little apprehensive about working with SRK in the 90s because he has not heard some nice things about SRK. And according to Devan, that he recalls working with SRK and said, this was right after Jo Jeeta Wohi Sikandar, that particular film. I was cast as SRK's friend. I've heard about him that he was this new kid on the block and he had an attitude. I've also heard that he said some not so good things about Dilip Kumar and Amitabh Bachchan in interviews. On the first day, I went and introduced myself to the other actors, but I was hesitant about introducing myself to SRK. What if he said, so what? When I told him who I was. So I kept to myself. But Devan felt a pat on his back. He continued, I looked back and it was SRK. He said, SRK said, I'm SRK. You were so good in Jojita Bohi Sikandar. And Devan was pleasantly surprised to learn that SRK knew his name. And SRK told him that he liked the film so much that he made sure to ask director Mansoor Khan the name of each and every cast member. So apparently, you can see that all these whitewashing articles are being put in place by the PR of SRK to bring out his old connections with this particular actor, and so they are trying to somehow revive his brand image by writing some articles by the PR. So that's how this is being done. Yes.
Yeah, in another very amusing case, a couple who received a Xbox controller from Amazon, they received a live cobra instead, and the video has gone viral. Apparently, the snake was stuck to the packaging tape, which was a relief for the couple. And if you see the video, you'll be shocked. Naturally, not being able to believe their eyes, the couple shot a video of the package where you can clearly see a small snake trying to escape from the tape. Now, many accounts of internet fraud in which victims were tricked into receiving soaps or stones in place of their costly e-commerce site orders have appeared in recent years. But this instance, where a Bangalore couple who purportedly discovered a live cobra inside their Amazon delivery, turned out to be a nightmare. The couple, both software engineers, had ordered an Xbox controller but were horrified to see a cobra crawling out of the box. Additionally, a video of the shipment that shows a reptile attempting to open the box is becoming quite popular online. Fortunately, it was unable to do any damage because it was seen adhered to the packaging tape. So after reading this, I've also been a little careful when it comes to Amazon packs. I'm also a little careful when I open it. Yeah. So back to you, Jenny.
Yeah, so coming to the next piece of news, and as you know that Arvind Kejriwal, trouble seems to be ever mounting on the Delhi chief minister. And apparently, Delhi's Rao's Avenue Court has reserved the ruling on Chief Minister Kejriwal's bail plea in the money laundering case linked to the Delhi excise policy scam. And the ED has been investigating all these alleged irregularities in this particular case. Now, Judge Bindu, presiding over the vacation bench, also reserved the judgment on Arvind Kejriwal's bail plea to permit his wife Sunita to attend his medical board examination via video conference. The case was in court for 2 days before the court finally ruled to reserve orders on the matter. Arvind Kejriwal demanded bribe of 100 crore rupees according to ED, and ED says that it has proof of that. And he further noted that ED has documentary evidence from telephone calls and call data records to prove the crime. He blamed Chandpreet Singh for paying for Arvind Kejriwal's hotel stay in Goa from his account. He alleged that this particular person has managed the funds for Ops campaign, received 45 crores in cash from different Angadiyas. And so apparently, ASG SV Raju pointed out the direct link with Arvind Kejriwal can be established using the token numbers recovered from the Angadiyas. According to media, he said it's not that the ED is doing an investigation in the air. This is concrete evidence. So apparently, a lot of things happening with regards to Arvind Kejriwal. Ever since Swati Maliwal assault case and the Arvind Kejriwal secretary, Bibhav Kumar also, facing, the charges. The whole image of AAP has been destroyed, and with Delhi people, fighting for water because there's a lot of water crisis in Delhi, and the whole city is also facing a very severe heat wave. Right, it's very hot in Delhi, and not only that, the CM is sitting in jail. So something really has to happen in terms of the Delhi government, becoming stable. So the BJP and the central government and each and everyone have to decide very fast. Yes.
Yes. So what do we have on Amitabh Bachchan's son? Anything interesting, Jyoti?
Yeah. So Abhishek Bachchan,
Yeah.
very interestingly.
Abhishek has purchased 6 apartments in Mumbai's Borivali area for rupees 15.42 crores, as per documents obtained by Zapki.com. These properties are part of the Oberoi Sky City project by Oberoi Realty. The 6 apartments cover a combined area of 4,894 square feet with a purchase price of rupees 31,498 per square feet. As per a report by Money Control, the sale agreement has finalized in the month of May. According to the registration documents, the first apartment has a carpet area of 1,101 square feet and was bought at rupees 3.42 crores. The second and third apartments each were 252 square feet area, priced at 79 lakhs. The fourth and fifth were 1,101 square feet and 1,094 square feet, were sold for 3.52 crores and 3.39 crores, respectively. The sixth apartment was also priced at rupees 3.39 crores. These apartments are located on the 57th floor of the high-rise building along Western Express Highway in Borivali East, which has received an occupation certificate. In August 2021, Abhishek sold a Worli apartment by the same builder at rupees 45.75 crores, which he had purchased in 2014 for over 41 crores. Interestingly, Shahid Kapoor and his wife also own an apartment in the same building. While the Yuva actor is also known to invest in real estate, he continues to stay with his parents, Amitabh Bachchan and Jaya Bachchan, at their complex Jalsa in Juhu. In a 2023 interview with Raj Shamani, Abhishek said that he prefers to live with his parents. I get it. Society, culture, values, everything changes and adapts. In today's fast-paced life, if you're living in a city like Mumbai, you have very little time for family. I cannot think of not living with my parents, especially at the age at which they are now. My father's 81 and my mother's 85. So you see that no, the mother, I think, should be much younger, 75 years. So
Yeah.
you see how much money these people have. And from where? Because this man doesn't even have one film in hand. So where is this money coming from? And you and I know, that Amitabh Bachchan and Aishwarya Rai were caught in the Panama case, and yet nothing was, has been brought out. I'm wondering what. I mean, in Bombay, everything gets hushed. Why is Maharashtra such a, corrupt place where everything gets hushed? Nothing comes out, and the person who really needs to get justice never gets justice. It's very strange. Yes, and
Yeah,
he
so
says,
Abhishek Bachchan, has made a lot of investments in sports franchises. He's a proud owner of Jaipur Pink Panthers. It's a team in the Kabaddi League. So apparently, he also participated in some tech startups and also invested in Ziddu.com, a cloud-based service. So apparently, he has made investments in various all these companies, and I guess that's how maybe he is making some money at least because he does not have a single film in his hand, and maybe he has it is Aishwarya Rai's money also. That could also be the possibility.
no,
Yes.
it is not Aishwarya's money or it is not his money. It is all Baba's money. Baba is the big man. So you should understand because everywhere you see his face plastered, whether it's an ad or whether it's a competition, even Pan Parag, everything, this old man seems to be running the race, to catch ads and things like that. Meanwhile, in the case of popular Kannada actor Darshan, Tugudipa, arrested in connection with the murder of his fan Renuka Swami in Karnataka, and other accused people will appear in court on Thursday as his police custody ends today. Now, Darshan was arrested on June 11th. As you know, he is a Kannada superstar for his alleged involvement in the murder of Renuka Swami, 33, a man who was also his fan, after he allegedly sent obscene messages to his co-star and girlfriend, Pavitra Gowda, who was also arrested in the case. Now, Darshan has been in police custody for the last 9 days. If the court orders judicial custody for all the 17 accused, including Darshan and Gowda, they'll be sent to Parapanna Agrahara Central Prison in Bangalore. On Thursday, the 17 accused people underwent medical tests at Victoria Hospital. Medical tests like height measurement, weight measurement, hair circumference, presence of natural hair area on the head, wig, because I think Darshan wears a wig on the head, collection of hair samples, both natural and wig, using a comb, blood tests, etc. During the investigation, the police obtained a hair wig sample from Darshan, who wears a wig, yes. And Renuka Swami, 33, an auto rickshaw driver, was allegedly kidnapped from Karnataka's Chitradurga district on June 8th after allegedly sending derogatory messages to this lady and Gowda, as he blamed her for, souring Darshan's relationship with his wife, the police said. This allegedly enraged the actor, who then hired members of one of his fan clubs and paid them to kidnap Renuka Swami. According to the police, Renuka Swami, who was a fan, was then his body was found near a flyover in Bangalore on June 9th. Darshan also allegedly provided 5 lakhs each to two of the four accused men to take the blame for his murder. An autopsy revealed that Renuka Swami was brutally attacked and died due to shock and hemorrhage as a result of multiple blunt injuries sustained. In fact, certain photographs have been shown in India today, where his ear has been cut and part of his groin. It's a very brutal murder. The post-mortem report also indicated Renuka Swami was kicked and his testicles were severely damaged. According to the autopsy, he has been given electric shocks prior to his death. Details of the alleged torture were revealed by an accomplice during questioning after his arrest. Apparently, even the girlfriend gave him a few, slaps with her slipper. So all this is terrible, and I'm finding it very strange that the police, Bangalore police, is revealing everything as though they have seen it, very in close quarters. Whereas a murder of the kind that SSR has suffered hasn't seen the daylight till now.
Yeah, because Congress trying to make this a political issue and trying to gain some political advantage in this particular case of Darshan, and trying to some people say that this victim was a vocalinga. So
So, friends, now We will be joined by Dr. Ganesh in the next session, and for a very wonderful conversation between what is the disparity between the very rich and the middle classes, and why is it happening. So please join us in this session. It will be a very interesting session where he talks about the spiritual aspect as well. So good night, Jai Hind, and Jai Shri Ram.
Yes, Sriram.